You ever look at something and think, this is a terrible idea? That's exactly what I thought when I first laid eyes on my 1936 Harley-Davidson EL, rusted, broken, missing half its soul. This bike had seen better days. But hey, so have I. So I figured, why not bring us both back to life? Why this bike, you ask? Well, the EL was Harley's first overhead valve V-twin, a game changer in its time. And I wanted to save a piece of history. Also, I got it for a steal, because no one else was crazy enough to take it on. Restoration process. First step? Disassembly. Sounds simple, right? Except every bolt was fused together like it had been holding a grudge since the Great Depression. A few choice words and one stripped knuckle later, I had it down to the frame. Next came cleaning. If rust were a currency, I'd be a millionaire. But after hours of grinding, scrubbing, and questioning my life choices, I finally saw metal again. It was like discovering buried treasure, if treasure smelled like old oil and regret. Somewhere between wrestling the gearbox and contemplating early retirement, I had a breakthrough. The pieces started fitting. The engine turned freely. I even convinced myself that maybe, just maybe, I wasn't completely out of my mind. Breakthrough moment. Months of work, countless setbacks, and more coffee than my doctor would recommend. It all came down to this. The first start. I swear, if that sound had a taste, it'd be victory mixed with a little bit of gasoline. Final ride and reflection. First ride. The wind, the rumble, the thrill of knowing I brought this beast back from the dead. It wasn't just a bike. It was proof that patience, perseverance, and just the right amount of stubbornness can turn rust into gold. Restoration teaches you more than mechanics. It teaches you resilience. And if a 90-year-old machine can get a second chance, maybe we all can. Closing. So if you ever find something broken, whether it's an old bike or an old dream, don't write it off just yet. Sometimes all it takes is a little elbow grease and a whole lot of heart.